Hello dear students, this is your English teacher Qaisar Bashir. Dear students, in this video I am going to talk about The Merchant of Venice, taken from Tales from Shakespeare, written by Charles and Mary Lamb. Let's get started. Introduction. Dear students, The Merchant of Venice, taken from Tales from Shakespeare, abridged by Charles and Mary Lamb, is a 16th century play written by William Shakespeare, the greatest and most read English playwright. The play is about a merchant in Venice named Antonio, who defaults on a large loan provided by a Jewish moneylender, Shylock. The play is most remembered for its dramatic scenes, and it is best known for Shylock and his famous "Hath not a Jew eyes" speech on humanity. However, Portia's speech about the quality of mercy is also notable. Setting. Dear students, the action of the play takes place in Venice, Italy. Characters. Dear students, there are various characters in the play, but I will mention and talk about the main characters. Here we go. Number 1. Antonio. He is a merchant of Venice who borrows money from the Jewish moneylender Shylock on behalf of his friend Bassanio. He agrees to pay a pound of flesh if he defaults on the loan. He is the main character in the tragic plot. Number 2. Shylock. He is a wealthy Jewish moneylender who seeks revenge for ill treatment by Christians. Because he is a tragic figure and the most compelling character in the play, the drama takes on all tones of tragedy. He is the antagonist in the tragic plot. Number 3. Portia. She is a wealthy heiress wooed by many suitors at her estate Belmont. Number 4. Bassanio. He is a friend of Antonio. He loves Portia but lacks money to woo and win her. Number 5. Duke of Venice. He is the ruler who sits as the judge in the trial of Antonio. Type of work. Dear students, The Merchant of Venice, though considered a comedy, can be better categorized as tragicomedy, a play with both comic and tragic elements. Summary. Bassanio, a young Venetian, needs a loan of 3,000 ducats so that he can woo Portia, a wealthy Venetian heiress. He approaches his friend Antonio, a merchant. Antonio is short of money because all his wealth is invested in his fleet, which is currently at sea. He goes to a Jewish moneylender, Shylock, who hates Antonio because of Antonio's anti-Semitic behavior towards him. The students, anti-Semitic means being hostile to or prejudiced against Jews. Shylock nevertheless agrees to make the short-term loan, but on a certain condition. That is, the loan must be repaid in 3 months, or Shylock will exact a pound of flesh from Antonio. Antonio agrees, confident that his ships will return in time. Because of the terms of Portia's father's will, all suitors must choose from among 3 caskets, one of which contains a portrait of her. If he chooses that, he may marry Portia, but if he doesn't, he must vow never to marry or court another woman. The princes of Morocco and Aragon fail the test and are rejected. As Bassanio prepares to travel to Belmont for the test, his friend Lorenzo elopes with Shylock's daughter, Jessica. Bassanio chooses the lead casket, which contains her picture, and Portia happily agrees to marry him immediately. Meanwhile, 2 of Antonio's ships have been wrecked, and Antonio's creditors are pressuring him for repayment. Word comes to Bassanio about Antonio's predicament, and he hurries back to Venice, leaving Portia behind. Portia follows him, accompanied by her maid Nerissa. They are disguised as a male lawyer and his clerk. When Bassanio arrives, the date for the repayment to Shylock has passed, and Shylock is demanding his pound of flesh. Even when Bassanio offers much more than the amount in the repayment, Shylock, now infuriated by the loss of his daughter, is intent on seeking revenge on Christians. The Duke refuses to intervene. Portia arrives in her disguise to defend Antonio. Given the authority of judgment by the Duke, Portia decides that Shylock can have the pound of flesh as long as he doesn't drop blood, as it is not mentioned in the bond. Since it is obvious that to draw a pound of flesh would kill Antonio, Shylock withdraws his suit. Moreover, for conspiring to murder a Venetian citizen, Portia orders that he should forfeit all his wealth. Half is to go to Venice and half to Antonio. Antonio gives his half back to Shylock on the condition that Shylock bequeaths it to his disinherited daughter Jessica. He must also convert to Christianity. A defeated and broken Shylock accepts. News arrives that Antonio's remaining ships have returned safely. With the exception of Shylock, all celebrate a happy ending to the affair. Themes: dear students, friendship, love, revenge, justice, mercy, appearances or deceiving, women can be as competent as men, or the main themes of the play The Merchant of Venice. Dear students, this was all about The Merchant of Venice. If you have any doubts, any queries, you can call me on my phone number 9596340913. I will meet you very soon with another video. Till then, stay blessed. Khuda Hafiz.